Hello everyone, today I'm going to be beating Elden Ring and its DLC while only using Colossal weapons. Colossal weapons are the Unga Bunga hit them as hard as physically possible weapon class that consists of the largest objects your character can carry, allowing you to pull off some real Looney Tunes style nonsense. This is going to be even bigger. Double hit. Oh! Messmer's head crushed with a giant mallet. Stagger every boss in 2 or 3 hits. Big bonk. Ooh. Oh my god. Yep, the 2-hit stagger. And really take advantage of larger punish windows with some absolutely absurd charge heavies. Hey here. God, that is slow. What? Did you see her health bar there? There's also an incredibly good selection of Colossals in the DLC, so I'm going to be rushing there as early as possible to see how they hold up with the base game. Okay, maybe it would have been phase 2 in a single hit. I guess we'll see here. You are dead. That's so crazy, actually. Yeah, maybe this is the best weapon in the game. I'm planning on making a video like this for every weapon class, so if you enjoyed this one, subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Okay, Colossals only. I think I just want to go with whatever has the most strength. Yeah, hero. Okay, before I say anything else, I know a lot of people are going to be confused by this, but Colossal weapons are different things from Colossal swords. Colossal weapons are one weapon category and Colossal swords are another. So today we are doing Colossal weapons, not Colossal swords. So no Zweihander, no Fine Knight's Greatsword, no Mohg. We're talking like Sunflower, Bloodfiend's Arm, Prelate Hammer, Giant Crusher, that sort of thing. Now that we've got that out of the way, as always, I'm going to be rushing to the DLC as quickly as possible. We have a shit ton of stuff in the DLC. In fact, I want to do this run so badly because of the things that are in the DLC. We got stuff like the Sunflower, which is one of my favorite weapons in the game. I just absolutely love that thing. It does an astronomical amount of damage and also has the best Colossal weapon moveset. We got the Metyr weapon, so I am actually going to have to fight Metyr, which is like Christmas for the Metyr fans, and it might actually be Christmas for them as well. That's the crazy thing about that. We got Bloodfiend's Arm, obviously. We've got Devonia's Hammer, which I really like, although it's kind of not that useful, because getting that Ash of War off is almost impossible. I'll try, though. I'll try. And then I think the last thing is Anvil Hammer, which I've also used before a little bit, although not a huge amount, to be honest. It was more of like a side note in one of the stat videos, so I'm probably going to use that a bit more as well. So yeah, DLC is very exciting this run. A lot of stuff for us to do immediately in it as well, and bosses that we want to kill. So definitely want to get there very quickly. Aside from that, though, there's some pretty good stuff in the base game. You got like Falling Star Beastjaw, you got like Prelate Hammer, Giant Crusher, all of these like huge bonk weapons. I mean, it's what you'd expect from the Colossal run. So probably gonna lean towards like Strength Faith. Maybe try and use some of the less used ones a little bit to see how they do. For Margit and Godrick, though, we kind of only have one option without going insanely out of our way, and that is the Golem halberd, the like massive halberd that's a Colossal weapon but still has Great Spear charge R2 for some reason. So let's go get that now. Okay, let me quickly turn on my 1000% drop rate. It's honestly really lucky that this Golem is here, because otherwise we'd have to go all the way through Liurnia to get one weapon. Hello. Oh, he's also half health. How convenient. And he's dead, maybe? Yep, give me my weapon. Thank you. Easy Golem's halberd. Do we have the stats to wield it? No. And we can get the physic tier, and then I think we can probably just get enough dex from the runes we have. It was 14 dex. That is not enough dex. How am I going to get these last 2 points? There's the strength tier. Maybe I can just pick up enough runes on the way. Probably. Yeah, like these runes here. Surely this will be enough to get us 2 more levels. Yeah, let's see. If I pop all of these, is that enough? Yes. Okay, thank God. It's actually way more than enough. 14 dex. Beautiful. And we have the physic. Actually, you know what? One more thing I kind of want to grab is Stamp Uppercut to put on this thing. I think it'd be kind of interesting. I'll give you this. Thank you. All right, let's go fight Margit. Hello. Damn, that's a lot of damage. I mean, it should be a lot of damage, right? Okay, I'm not sure why I wanted to use Stamp Uppercut. I just haven't used it in a very long time. And to be honest, I haven't used it much at all. But this weapon really doesn't need it. It's got a very, very good charge heavy, especially for a Colossal weapon, because most of the Colossals have one very specific charge heavy, which I can't lie, I'm not the biggest fan of. Like, it's good, it's fine, but it is obviously very slow. This one does come with the downside of, like, not... Oh. I ran out of stam. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's gonna happen. I was kind of greeding. I also need to be careful here because I am mid-rolling. And when you're mid-rolling on Margit, he can catch you with some of his attacks. And you have to stay at a bit more of a distance. Anyway, what I was saying is that this weapon has a good charge heavy, but it does slightly less damage than the other one that I don't like as much. That's the attack I was fucking talking about, man. But of course I got greedy and then... Ugh. I've been playing too much Night Rain, man. The greed is in my bones. I'm used to being able to refill my stamina instantly with Undertaker. And healing on the fucking square button or whatever it is. Damn, that's a lot of range there, though. Okay, goodbye. Very messy from me. Obviously, the weapon looked insanely good there. Like, just chunking him for huge portions of his health, which is good to see. And get more Stamp Uppercut going on Godrick here. For now, I think it's pretty safe for me to just dump all of my points into strength. I'm not gonna lie. The strength requirements on some of the weapons we're going to use are insane. Also, I'd like to once again thank Boot.dev for sponsoring this video. With Boot, you can learn back-end web development from start to finish in Python, SQL, and Go. They use all of the tricks that video games do to teach you how to code. Things like levels, quests, achievements, and bosses, but now directed towards something extremely helpful. I think the biggest thing that Boot.dev does that I really, really like is that they focus on teaching you through real projects that are similar to those you do at an actual job. I went about learning to video edit in a very similar way. And I think through these real projects where you're sort of given autonomy to figure out your own solutions to problems, you get a much better understanding of the tools at your disposal than you do through just following a tutorial where somebody tells you exactly where to click and what to type. And I guess I'm living proof of this system working because here I am editing this video as I speak, and it's my job. And it also pairs really well with their training ground that they just launched, where you can practice infinitely, which is, again, like another thing I'm very familiar with how much Elden Ring I practice. Also, if you're unsure about what you're getting into with Boot.dev and you want to see exactly what they're giving you, you can go on their site and watch and read all of their content for free before you pay for any of the interactive stuff. Anyway, if any of that sounds interesting to you, there's a link in the description to their site, and you can get 25% off the annual plan with code OceaTwo. Thank you to Boot.dev for sponsoring again. All right, Godrick time. I want to use Stamp Uppercut more here, because I didn't really use it very much in the first one. And also, I feel like I've used charge heavies on this weapon a lot. Oh, also, by the way, I wanted to mention, if you are trying to, like, follow along with these runs, obviously I used Cheat Engine to give myself a 100% drop rate, which is unrealistic for some people, especially if you're a console, or you don't want to cheat or whatever. So if you're looking for a legitimate alternative, the quickest thing to do, that was not very good for me, the quickest thing for you to do is probably go to Rellana and grab the Watchdog's staff, I think it's called. I don't remember exactly. I'm sure I'll get it later in this video, or I'll put something on screen now showing roughly where it is. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the earliest colossal weapon you can get aside from this. Which shouldn't take too long, to be fair. Obviously, it's longer than killing an enemy in Limgrave. Also, we didn't get a single opportunity to use Stamp Uppercut that entire time, which kind of sucks. Also, surely that's doing 40 poise damage. It literally must be, right? How are you not staggered? You must be on 0 poise. That's unreal. There we go. Damn, I can barely get an R1 off there and still get away with a riposte. Okay, maybe I can get one off here. Yeah, I got away with it. Just about. Like, barely, but yeah. Okay, does he stagger here? I know this is greedy. Okay, he didn't. How did I get away with that? He's just letting me do this. Alright. Insanely unsafe for me, but just melted him anyway. I promise you Stamp Uppercut is good. I wish I could show it off more. I mean, it's doing good damage, but like, it should also be doing absurd poise damage on a colossal weapon. I'll show you on Gostock. See, it's so good. One hit stagger on Gostock, bro. Crazy. And watch, it's gonna launch him. Because it staggers, it doesn't launch. Maybe it launches here. There we go. Oh, look at that. Flopping around like a fish. It's beautiful. Yeah, get fucked. Okay, as always on this point of the run, I'm gonna go do all the basic setup that I do for every run. So I will see you in a bit with the items on screen that I collected. Bye-bye. I hate to do it, but it's gonna have to happen. It's been so long. I've been doing the quest every single time, but it's finally over. I'm sorry. Wow, it takes a long time for him to actually fight back. He's like, weren't we friends? You haven't killed me in 6 months. Surely this just destroys him. Nice. Thank you. Yes, I also will be doing Raya's quest this time. I very much like having Assassin's Gambit. What can I say? It's fun. And I imagine the Volcano Manor access will be useful at some point. Thank you. And I'm back. Wow, look at all those great items I got. Aren't they so cool? Okay, so to get to the DLC as quickly as possible, we need to kill Radahn and then do Vari's quest and then kill Mohg. So Radahn is next. And for him, I think I want to use the Prelate Hammer, like the giant red one, specifically with Prelate's Charge, which is the Ash of War it comes with. You know, the one you've seen the fat guy do where he jams the hammer into the ground and then runs towards you. It's super long and basically unusable, except for on bosses like Radahn that have gigantic openings. Now, to actually get to the point where we can use it is a little bit trickier. Obviously, we have to kill the guy, which hopefully I can do with unupgraded Golem's Halberd. I'm not so good at that moveset. I guess I can learn it though, if worse comes to worse. And then once we have it, we got to get it to plus 12. Now, the thing is about that is weapon upgrades cost more depending on how heavy the weapon is. And that weapon is ridiculously heavy. So that might be very, very expensive. So I guess we'll see. But on top of that, we also need to buy some of the stones to get it there. Basically, what I'm saying is we might have to kill something to get some extra runes so that we can actually level it up. But yeah, that's the plan. First things first, I suppose we should get the weapon just so we can see what we're dealing with in terms of runes. Oh, also, I'm probably going to want to grab Godrick's Great Rune. Okay, we have arrived. Let's see what we're dealing with here. I really hope this is manageable. I feel like it should be. Okay, that's actually not bad at all. Now it's just a matter of actually dodging the attacks. That's not good. I don't really want to fight both of these guys at once. Oh, okay, yeah. This guy is super annoying. If he chases me in every single time, that's gonna be a problem. Hello again. You're cooked this time for sure. I don't remember whether that has a follow-up. You sure that doesn't? Big stagger. Can I get a free hit after the stagger? Yes. This one does have a follow-up. I remember that one being easy. Okay, never mind. It was simple. Beautiful. That was actually way, way easier than I thought it was going to be. Does this make me fat? No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. And we have the stats to use it. Okay, now all we need to do is upgrade it, which, to be honest, was always the scary part. Let me grab the Fire Scorpion charm quickly. Okay, let's go grab the bell bearing and then see how much we're gonna have to spend. It looks super cool too. It's a shame that it's kind of ass. Well, that's not true at all. It's actually good, but it's very Ash of War reliant because the charge heavy is really bad. If you haven't used this thing at all, here, let me show you. This is the charge heavy. I mean, that shit is just unusable. Just complete garbage. It doesn't do nearly enough damage to justify it, by the way, if you were wondering. If you were thinking, oh, what a long animation, surely it deletes everything. No, fuck no. It does like less than a Lion's Claw. It's so bad. But fortunately, it's Smithing Stone weapon, so just swap the Ash of War to something like Lion's Claw, and then you have an insanely busted setup. Bell bearing. Very nice. All right, how much is this gonna cost? The first upgrade costs 1,000. I need to upgrade it how many times? Oh no, this is gonna be insanely expensive. I need to upgrade it 12 times. This is actually gonna cost me everything and maybe more. Oh my god, it's gonna cost so much. There's no way I have enough money. Yeah, I was surprisingly close, actually. I was one off. Do I have enough to get me there? I actually do. Oh my god. I just barely have enough. Oh, look at that. Plus 12. Holy shit. Just barely, barely, barely. That's crazy. Okay, let's go get Godrick's Great Rune and then fight Radahn. Okay, there's that. Let's go fight Radahn. As always, I'm going to be toggling Rune Arc on in Yartul, just so if I die too much, I don't have to farm rats for more Rune Arcs. And I'm going to die too much because I'm testing stuff to make a more interesting video. You know, if you make it night here, the guy with the bow doesn't shoot rain of arrows at you. It's very nice. Oh boy, look what it is. The Star Scourge heirloom that gives you +5 strength. Now that I think about it, I can't even fully remember what this Ash of War looks like. I know it takes a long time and I can like vaguely imagine it, but I'm not like certain on how long it takes to do. I'm gonna use it here so I can see. Can I hold this indefinitely? Surely not. I mean, I guess I have infinite stamina. So does that mean I can let go of it immediately and it'll just stop? Okay, so it's like channeling. I wish I could see how much stamina it uses. I guess we'll find out. Also, I always get this wrong, but I looked it up, and Radahn is kind of weak to fire. He's not like weak to it. I'm pretty sure he has worse physical resistances, especially Pierce, which I'm pretty sure is his weakest. But he does have lower fire resistance than other elemental damage. All right, here we go. This really does block like 60% of your screen, huh? I remember that being kind of annoying on some weapons. Like, I remember having to sort of strafe to the side so I could see the boss. All right, good opener, please. Thank you. Can I actually take advantage of that? Or am I just gonna suck? Damage is okay. I need to remember to never hit the heavy button because I'll be fucked if I do. I positioned kind of well there, actually. Okay, slam. Okay, it's on this suck that I want to do it. I actually messed up on the suck. That's so funny. All right. God, that's so long. Holy shit. That is an endless animation. I mean, obviously it goes for as long as you hold it, but even after I let go, it was still going for so long. Okay, I gotta like change the way I think about that. Damn, what a weird Ash of War this is. I guess what I could do is use the fact that I can move while using it to strafe an attack. Although I kind of doubt that's gonna do a lot because the tick damage while it was going was not good at all, unfortunately. I don't know, obviously it's gonna take some getting used to though. How do I miss that with this hammer? Of all things. Like here is what I was thinking about. Like if I... Okay, that was just complete luck, I'm not gonna lie. That last hit... I just got lucky. Okay, you gotta do slam, surely, yeah. There we go. I might just let go kind of early. Yeah. Oh my god, there's so much end lag on it. Wait, maybe I get a good follow-up? Okay, here we go. There's so much end lag. I still couldn't act there, even though the attack had finished like 15 seconds ago. Oh, that's a well-timed stagger. You know what? Fuck it. I didn't hit the fucking upswing. Oh, that's so annoying. This is... I think this Ash of War might be kind of trash. Oh, man. It just takes way too long. Like, obviously, it's impractical, but if something being too long for Radahn is, like, almost impossible. Also, it doesn't do much tick damage. That's so weird. It didn't even look like the flames on the ground were doing any damage at all there. Not sure if we can get a hit well. Oh my god. Ugh, the slant of the arena got me hit there. I should have brought him further down. If you ever wondered why I always bring him down to this part, it's because it's flatter, but I didn't bring him down far enough, obviously. Can I remember everything on Radahn? It's actually been a while. And then this, yeah. Oh, also, if you're wondering about this attack, I feel like we never see it, but... isn't that cool? Standing horse iframes. I think everybody knows about that by now, but in case you don't, when you're stationary, if you get on or off torrent, you have iframes for the entire animation. Goodbye. So it's pretty good if you want to dodge something, because like it's a long period of iframes. Like look how long this animation is. Anyway, I mean, what is there to say about that? The Ash of War sucks. It's really bad. The damage wasn't even that good, is the crazy thing. For how long it took. Obviously the damage on like the R1s for this thing is insane. Like clearly this is a strong weapon. If we put a good Ash of War in it, it's like ridiculous. But yeah, Prelate's Charge is just really bad. I'm kind of confused by it too, because it didn't seem to be doing like fire tick damage like I was expecting. I don't know. Okay. Well, on to Mohg. I want to use the giant club for Mohg because it has the really good charge heavy that you can get on colossal weapons. Aside from a few unique ones, there's a couple of charge heavies you can get on colossal weapons. One is this sort of overhead sweep that takes a really long time, and the other one is this sort of downwards drop. And that one is so broken because it does the same amount of poise damage, but a lot faster, and it just feels really good to use. It's the sort of thing you get on the giant club, on the sunflower, on the Bloodfiend's arm, and it's honestly just busted, really. So I am getting the giant club, and then we're basically just going to destroy Mohg with some really, really high physical damage and a very, very good heavy attack. I will probably also grab Ritual Sword Talisman. I'm pretty sure if you bring explosive things here, you can just chuck them across the room and one-shot him, but I forgot to. It's fine though, we have insane strike damage. Goodbye. Of course. Insane iframes. Another used to Night Rain thing. Used to being able to hit them before they've actually stood up. Okay, there's the Great Club. I was actually incredibly quick to get. Let's get the Ritual Sword Talisman. This is going to be a very fast Mohg, actually. We're going to get there so quickly. This should crush Gillica. And we can actually get a charge heavy off here. Maybe a follow-up even? Oh! Oh my god, that was way more satisfying than I thought it was going to be. We gave her the hydraulic press. Beautiful. Okay, let's level this thing up as well, which means grabbing the other bell bearing. This Crystallion is going to get mashed. Holy fuck, that's a lot of damage. What if I did this? Wow. All right. This one is also going to be very expensive to level. However, I do have 90,000 runes, so we shouldn't be bankrupted by it, at least. Okay, plus 12. And we still have 46k. Damn, we're balling. Also, I need to grab this talisman pouch. Thank you. Throw this on. Okay, now we can go do Vari's quest. Hello. Just die. Thank you. What an annoying little shit. Back to Vari. Thank you. All right, let's go kill the maiden. Like, we're gonna reunite the Great Club with its brother. Wow. They got all sizes of clubs in this game. Hey, let me show you the charge heavy I was talking about. It's this one. Jeez. Dropped the whole tree on her head. Did you see how ridiculously fast that is? That does 40 plus poise damage, by the way. Even more with Bloodfiend's arm, which is why that weapon is so ridiculous, among other things. The reason this weapon isn't talked about in quite the same way, by the way, is because you can't change the Ash of War on it, which obviously makes it considerably worse. If it could, then it would be almost as good. All right, off goes my finger. Was that convincing, that one? Thank you. Get out of the way. Oh my god, get out of the way. So you guys gotta vote for clubs so I can use Vari's bouquet, because I forgot to use it on the arcane run all that time ago. Okay, here we go. Can the Great Club do it? Obviously it can do it. How good will it be? Probably very, very good. We did 1200 damage or something on that charge heavy. I know that was just on Ayeta or whatever, but that is kind of crazy, no? Physical damage is what you want for Mohg as well, because he's fairly resistant to all forms of elemental damage. All right, old man coming down the stairs. Yeah, walk sideways, man. Good job. He's stalling out my physic. I feel like saying stuff like that is like older man complaints for Elden Ring. You know what I mean? Jesus. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Almost got myself hit by that, I think. Should be able to get a tap in here. Kind of shocked he isn't staggered already. Stagger. Stagger. There it is. Oh, and that headshot. Actually insanely meaty. That was the greediest thing I've ever done, by the way. And I got away with it. That's... I mean, he's just big and fat and greedy. That's... Like, you can see the grease dripping off my forehead on that one. And I still didn't even one-cycle him. I want to get off these stairs as soon as humanly possible. Okay, we are fine. That's a little scary, the way he kind of cancelled that. But we're still fine. I wonder whether this just hits his head when it comes down. Like, not quite. Unless I just missed. Ooh. I think I missed the headshot there. God damn. This thing is a monster, dude. The damage it's putting out at plus 12 here on its own. That is fucked. Ooh, that was a little bit of a scary situation. Ready to get your head bashed in? God damn. And yeah. I don't even know if that's safe. I think it might be. Sometimes when you got a lot of range, those sort of things are safe because you just can't actually act in time because he's still doing the animation for starting to walk backwards. He's kind of being a little weirdo in this, not gonna lie. He's dead as fuck though. Yep, bye-bye. Easy. That was actually an insanely strong showing, I'm not gonna lie. It was really, really impressive how much damage this thing does on not a very well set up build. Okay, into the DLC. So, things we want from the DLC are Anvil Hammer, Sunflower, Bloodfiend's Arm, and Gazing Finger, which is quite a lot. So we need to do all of Metyr's quest, and then also kill the Sunflower. I think Sunflower probably comes first here. Obviously, it would be ideal to use the Anvil Hammer. I think we'll grab the Anvil Hammer, we'll level it up a bit, kill the Sunflower, level up the Sunflower weapon, and then go kill Metyr. That sounds like the plan. And then somewhere in that, we'll pick up the Bloodfiend's Arm, which shouldn't be too difficult because we can use Golden Land, the Ash of War on the Great Club, to snipe the Bloodfiend from really far away. That should honestly be a really good talisman as well, considering how much poise damage we're putting out. Oh, and Devonia's hammer. We need to get Devonia's hammer as well. I totally forgot about that. Okay, Sunflower needs 25 faith. Let's get that. Let's get a bunch more faith and a bunch more strength. You know what? We should also get a couple of points of endurance. Okay, something like that. That was a good use of our runes. I probably should have spent some of them on weapon upgrades. Oh well. I believe Anvil Hammer is in this forge down here. This one. I have not been through here in quite a while. I don't know if I actually remember how to do this. I feel like it was pretty simple. Is this the way? No, it was this way? I'm going through here. This is not the right spot. Greater Potentate Cookbook 13. Ah yes, the recipe for the wet cloth. Messmer's tea towel used to delicately wipe sweat off Messmer's brow when he warmed himself up too much from his own fire. Increases poise by 3. Decreases maximum health by 600. This is an Anvil Hammer? Sick. Let's go level this to +4. It's still probably gonna be disgustingly expensive. Okay, it actually wasn't so bad. I really hope this is better than the club. It probably is. It's bound to be. Bound to be. All right, let's head to the Sunflower then. Since we're passing by as well, I'm gonna grab the whistle thing to start Metyr's quest. Look who it is. This fucking guy that I hate. That fucking bird that I hate. I think they're adding Snow Miku to Fortnite. You know what that means. That means I'm pulling out the card. I've mentioned Fortnite a couple of times, and my friend slash manager saw this and thought it would be funny if he got me a Fortnite creator code, which to be fair is very, very funny. And it fucking worked, by the way. I have a Fortnite creator code. Now to prove that I am in fact a Fortnite creator, here is some excellent Fortnite gameplay. Wow, that was really something. Thank you very much, Fortnite creator OceaTwo. Use my creator code in the Fortnite item shop. It's so fucking goofy. A very good bit. Also, I did finally learn how to fight the Fire Knights because they are in Night Rain. And you know what? They didn't disappoint, which is an incredibly pleasant surprise. The main one with the Fire Knight's Greatsword, that one is fucking peak. Okay, I don't want to die to bats. Yeah, that's going in the top 10 most embarrassing deaths compilation. I wonder what that would actually come out as. Number 1 has to be the crab, right? In the Arcane video, which is also my most viewed video by a gigantic margin. Oh, not great damage for 2 crabs. That's got to be the most embarrassing one that's ever happened to me. Anyway, yeah, the Fire Knights, the ones with the Fire Knight Greatsword are so good. What the fuck is happening? Dude, I must be so tired. Anyway, yeah, the Fire Knight Greatsword Fire Knight is really, really good. And so is the unique Fire Knight that stands outside Messmer's room. Both of them have a super, super good moveset. The Dagger Fire Knight is kind of ass, but it's not nearly as bad as I thought it was. So that's good at least. The one that actually does suck a lot is the one with the tall head. It's actually the one we passed down here. That one just stalls endlessly. I genuinely don't know how they intend designed for you to fight against it, because it literally just runs away and spams the fireball. Yeah, this one here. Super annoying one. The others, though, very good. They live up to how cool they look. Okay, am I gonna be able to do this very sleepy sunflower kill? I sure hope so. I'm already, like, not the best at this boss as well. I don't know. I think the damage is probably gonna be pretty good, though. I remember last time we used this. Oh. Okay, well, you know what? That looks really bad, but the sunflower isn't supposed to do that attack at that close range, okay? And here comes a fat fucking charge heavy. Oh, yeah. That's not enough time, huh? It's just not what you want to see, is it, right there? Nah, I got this for sure. I got this for sure. Maybe just a tap, then. Okay. This damage actually doesn't look that good, I'm not gonna lie, because he does have more health in the other phases. And, like, we have fire damage here. That's kind of surprisingly low. I don't know, maybe I can just, like, lock it and not get hit. I have beaten this guy on way less damage than this. A lot of times, actually. Surely I can do it. If phase 2 come out. You ever wonder why the Scadutree doesn't just attack you with the big tree rather than using the little avatar? It'd be a lot easier. Pretty sure I'd die in a single hit. I guess I'm dying in a single hit anyway. Oof, that's less damage. I knew his dumbass was gonna do this shit. You're such a bitch. Quick hit in the arm. Quick hit in the sunflower. You should be able to wear the sunflower after you kill him. Like, that should be in the remembrance shop. Oh my god, I should go get the gold mask and put it on and be the sunflower and then use the sunflower. That's genius. I really like sunflowers, actually. Last couple of summers, I'd just be buying sunflowers a lot. You'd think I'd like this boss more because of that. But no. Well, I mean, I don't dislike it, to be fair. It's just kind of annoying. Just does a lot of stalling. Goodbye. It was actually a pretty, like, smooth phase 2 for me, surprisingly. Phase 3 should be simple, really. Just, like, dodge the beams and we're fine. I could probably even do an Ash of War here. I might just not risk it, though. Okay, maybe a jump attack was not the right choice. Looking at that damage. Okay, just miss everything. Good job. This shit again? Bro, get new attacks. For God's sake. We're not seeing... Okay. This is fine. We do a charge heavy. Beautiful. And another tap. Oh. I tried to surge sprint. Okay, we're actually completely fine. Okay, that was almost close. And... Oh, goodbye. Nice. Wow. I'm kind of shocked that I put that one together so quickly, actually. Maybe the muscle memory just took over. Or maybe I'm just him. I'm just that guy. Oh, I just can't wait to get it. I just can't wait to see it. Give me that shit right away. Oh, yeah. Get it on immediately. Get it on immediately. Oh, yeah. I love it so much, man. I was so excited to use it. I'm so glad that I managed to hypnotize all of you into voting for Colossal Weapons, just so I could see this thing again. If you want a full run with this thing, I'm happy to do it. If you just happen to want a full run with the sunflower, I'm just saying, I'd be glad to oblige. Okay, let's go beat something up with it. I think from here, what I'm gonna need to do is level this up to like +7 and then go do Metyr's quest and probably also grab Sacred Scorpion Charm and the Holy Damage tier. And then obviously for Metyr, we're also gonna need Vow of the Indomitable. So I guess first things first, let's level this up to +7, which means I need to kill Banal because I want to go to Volcano Manor. And if if you kill Banal before going to Volcano Manor, his shop updates to have the Ashes of War from the kill requests, even if you don't kill the NPCs, which basically means I can get Gambit immediately, which is super nice. So I'm going to kill Banal. Huge roundabout way of having to do things, but yeah, it all starts with killing Banal. It's like the image of the dominoes falling and progressively becoming larger. Hopefully this is enough damage to kill him. I feel like it should be. Oh, holy fuck. That's a lot more than I thought it was going to be for some reason. I guess we were doing that much with the giant club though. Okay, now we can go to Volcano Manor. Hello. Use those snake teleporting powers. Okay, we can get a pretty quick 5 and 6 here. Fucking Night Rain button, man. I keep trying to heal with square. Here's a 6. And there's a 5. I think that's gonna have to do for now. Hopefully +6 is enough for Metyr. Oh, you know what I also said I was gonna do? I was gonna get the gold mask so that I could be a sunflower. Yes, I gotta do that. That has to happen right away. I'm pretty sure it's over here, like at the bottom of this bridge. Are you the gold mask? Beautiful. Wait. Oh yeah, with the sunflower. It's kind of clipping through the mask though. That's really annoying. Do I get naked for this too? Yep, absolutely. Fitted to the gills. Okay, let's get the remaining pieces. All right, hopefully she goes quietly this time. Come on. Oh, yeah. Clown mode. Okay, I'll get her this time. Here she comes. Oh yeah. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. There's Sacred Scorpion Charm. Let's go get the Holy Tear. I'm going to grab Howl as well while I'm here, just in case we need it later. Give me that. Thank you. Surely our damage will be really bad here because it's holy damage on the tree. It's bound to be just terrible. Oh, stagger. There we go. And dead. Give me that tear. One last thing. We need to get Vow of the Indomitable and a shield to put it on, I guess. This is going to help me deal with one very specific Metyr attack. Okay, that's all the bits and pieces we need. Let's start heading to Metyr, which means doing a lot of running, but also killing Ancient Dragon Man, because that's probably the fastest way to get there. You know what? I'm going to grab Gambit before I forget as well. There's Gambit. Very nice. All right, let's go fight Ancient Dragon Man. Hopefully this goes all right. I definitely remember how to fight Ancient Dragon Man well enough. That is not a lot of damage though, huh? Does seem like I can fairly effectively kite him though. And overhead. Yeah, I was going to say, he's probably going to try and heal. I'm kind of having that problem again where the big weapon is blocking too much of my screen. Because I'm having to like strafe out of the way so I can see him. Oh, yeah, drink that empty flask. Did I just stagger him? Oh, I rolled early. I can't believe I just staggered him. I didn't even know you could do that. And maybe he blocked or something. I didn't realize he could do that either, actually. Super weird. Nice. Big backstab. Another one of these. Thank you. Yep, drink the empty flask. Idiot. Oh my god, he's giving me such good RNG on these. 3 dragon heads? That's crazy. One more hit and dead. Beautiful. Maybe I've still got it. All right, now we got to do the very long run. I will see you in a moment. I might dupe a remembrance here while I'm passing through, especially considering how expensive these upgrades are. I fucking hate these worm enemies, man. The stupid penis men. Oh my god. Some of the most obnoxious enemies they've ever designed. If you've been around for a billion gajillion years, you might remember a clip from just after the DLC released. I forgot what video it was. I think it might have been the Rocks one, Rocks only, where I was like right about to get to the whistle at the bottom, and then I got grabbed by one of the fucking penis men, and it was disastrous. It's a fucking good clip though. It was really funny. That shit was like killing me when I was editing the video. I will play it now. Let's go. Oh. He's so... No! Thank you, Editing Reese, for playing that clip. Now, back to editing the video. They also have ridiculous aggro ranges for some reason. Like, I'm not going to get noticed here because I took a very safe path, but even with Gambit, it's really easy for them to notice you. It's super fucking annoying. Okay, 1 bell. Very cool. On to the hinterlands, I guess. Spotify Wrapped happened somewhat recently. I was kind of a while ago at this point, but I'm thinking about it because I just, like, reformulated a playlist. But mine was ass. I'm not going to lie. I don't know what it is. Obviously, it's like, you know, it's statistically correct, right? right? With I listen to some things more than others, but it always feels like there's major omissions from my Wrapped, and it's like highlighting stuff that I didn't feel like I listened to as much, but I guess it's just not stuck in my memory in the same way. I don't know. It just never feels representative of what the year felt like in terms of what music I listened to. But I think mine might be like pretty chopped looking. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's might be a little ugly. I'm pretty sure the Death Note soundtrack was #1. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, to be honest, actually. Like, that might be the one thing that I'm least annoyed about, because that makes sense. It's like, fucking love the Death Note soundtrack, and just Death Note in general. One of the best soundtracks I've ever heard to anything. Like, really, really beautiful. And then also, I really like Death Note. But I don't think I've ever mentioned that. I really, really like Death Note, even though there's definitely some shit in the plot. I think aesthetically, it's beautiful. I wish there were more reasons to come to Hinterlands, because there's really just not a lot here, which is a shame, because it's so pretty. Like, it really does feel like they should have put a major boss behind this, but obviously Metyr is behind this, but it's Metyr, first of all, and also Metyr is not actually physically here, which kind of sucks too. I don't know. I wish there was slightly more done with it, though, because it's such a beautiful environment, and it's obviously so significant lore-wise, and it just feels like a place that should have something more important in it. You know what I mean? Okay. That might have been the most delayed death I've ever seen happen. It waited for me to try and get off my horse and then killed me. So I guess that bit's not solid ground? I don't know, that's insanely goofy. Oh, here comes the worm. Yep, I'm twitting out. Fuck you. How do I aggro someone? I'm just miles away, man. That's so annoying. At least I didn't give him the satisfaction of sucking on me. Okay, we're here. Holy fuck. Get me out of this place, dude. Horrible worm environment. All right, we can go fight Metyr. Oh, actually, I do need to get a shield. Give me this. All right, now we can go fight Metyr for real, for real. Is it time for me to get a couple points of vigor, actually? That would maybe be a good idea, considering how much bullshit we're about to come up against. Right there. That's really not that much still, but whatever. All right, time for endless yapping from Mimir. Blah, blah, blah. It's like the only guy in the game where you have to actually exhaust all his dialogue. Are you done? Finally. We quit out. And there should be one dumbass free chair. Let's go! He left his DX Racer empty. Like the damn bottom path tier 5 wizard monkey. Real ones know what I'm talking about. Do I try and actually fight Anna? I'm going to give it one shot. No! Okay, alright. Just use the ladder, you fucking clown. Hello. Come over here. It really does take ages to do this, though, I'm not gonna lie. Because you have to make sure she keeps up with you as well. It's super annoying. There we go. Get down there. Beautiful. All right, now for the actually difficult part. Honestly, I'm most worried about what our damage is gonna look like. I don't exactly have the most Scadutree fragments right now. I didn't kill Gaius or anything. I think I'm like level 6 or 7. I'm such a fat fucking chud. I'm pretty sure strike damage is good against her though. Okay, you know what? That's not looking too bad. It's still kind of hard to tell. Charge heavy? Stagger maybe? Beautiful. Please let me get the riposte. Okay, it's actually looking very good somehow. Kind of confused as to why. Feel like we should be doing a lot less than this. I don't know, I guess Physic plus Sacred Scorpion Charm is kind of a lot. Wow, that's a pretty nice stagger to get right there. This probably sends her into phase 2, if I had to guess. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna vow this. Right. I forgot when I needed to vow. I also forgot to explain why we even had vow in the first place. I guess I'll do that now while I'm running back. So basically, the big problem with Metyr as a fight, and the reason I don't like it very much, is primarily because of one attack that she has in phase 2. It's her gigantic laser beam, where she hovers up in the air and fires off a series of rotating lasers that is impossible to dodge at close range because she spawns a massive AoE below her, and then also can't be rolled on the beams. So you straight up can't dodge it by traditional means. Now somebody's probably going to comment something like, you can just run in below. No, that's not true. You can't just run into below. You can on the second rotation, but you would have already died to the first rotation, so it doesn't matter. The only way to avoid it without using something like Vow of the Indomitable is to get extremely far away to the point where you outspace the giant laser, and then you need to run all the way around the first set of lasers and then back in to duck under the second set, which is obviously insanely awkward and makes the fight very, very slow. With Vow of the Indomitable, at least you don't have to do that, so you can stay a bit closer to her, but you still can't stay on top of her and fight her as intended. So you do have to do this really annoying strategy where you run away and wait for her to do her like big spinning approach attack and then hit her like 2 or 3 times and then she'll jump away for you and then I did it super early. Okay, good thing I did it again. So basically what I'm going to have to do from this point onwards is stay at pretty much this distance so that I can't get insta-killed by her laser, and then hit her when she does this flying spin attack that she's about to do right now, and then make distance again. And then when she does do laser, I need to avoid it using Vow. But man, does this make the fight incredibly slow and annoying. Also, that's not to mention that she has like 6 other really garbage attacks, like summoning fingers, which is just trash and it's super annoying because it can frame trap you. And obviously, there's kind of no limit to how many she can summon. So if she wants to, she can just spam the fucking arena with fingers. Okay, she did do laser. Alright, this I gotta time very closely. I did that so early. Oh my god, what am I doing? It's very difficult to talk and play at the same time when I'm like thinking about what I'm saying, whatever. This is like looking completely fine though, actually. I will get this fairly easily. That's what I'm talking about right there. Do you see how early that hit me? Like, why is there an active hitbox there that early? Unreal. See, this is why I don't find Metyr. Okay, surely she staggers here. No, I stood too close. So greedy. No way. Oh, what? Oh. Oh, Metyr. Oh, Metyr. Metyr. Remove this boss from the game. You can replace her with a different boss as a remembrance. One that's actually good. There's so many that are way better than this one that aren't remembrances. Oh, why am I doing it so early? Okay, I just gotta lock in. I just gotta lock in. Waha. Stagger? Yes! Okay, I'm very due a laser, but that was really good. And she's giving me another one of these before a laser. Okay, there we go. All right, do not fuck this up. Last time I fought Metyr, I didn't miss that Vow of the Indomitable dodge, basically ever. I was so significantly better at it. Now, that could just be because I practiced, but I feel like I was immediately getting it. Oh! Why am I playing so poorly? It's actually so embarrassing. Okay, you know what would actually be pretty useful though? Let me fucking practice for 20 seconds. Let me make sure I have the timing right. Of course I dodge it perfectly that time. And that time. So why couldn't I do it before? Who knows? I don't know. I mean, I seem to be able to do it. Just kind of eyeballing it now and it's easy. All right, back to the real thing. All right. I just practiced it. I got it like 10 times in a row. And then the moment I get into the thing, I just did it. I did it so many times perfectly. The moment I get into the game, I fuck it. Holy shit, that's so annoying. I wonder whether it's a graphics settings thing that I found it easier. Because I am playing on like all max settings now, all right? There we go, good. It's gotta just be like some unfamiliarity I have right now with it. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I did it too early. I can't believe I've spent like 40 minutes here. All right. Oh my god, it's actually insane. It's actually insane. Okay, I'm turning the graphic settings down. It might have been that. I don't know. I mean, this is like just cope at this point, but whatever. You know what? Fuck it. It's all going to the lowest settings. It'll be something. All of it's going off. Low, 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 low. Okay, the game looks like actual shit now. I better dodge this. I better fucking dodge it. I got everything on the lowest settings. The game looks like straight garbage. This is the most annoyed I've been at this game. This might just be the most annoyed I've been at the game. This is just such garbage. You have to die. It's all me anyway. It's all my fault. I should have done more practice at the shittiest boss of all time. All right, instant laser. Okay, I didn't do it too early. I have no idea if that's because of the graphic settings. It can't be. It's no way. It looks the exact same. Okay, laser. No, that was so late, man. How did that not? Yeah, I just did it so late. Please, 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 for the love of God, please, for the love of God. I need to practice again. I feel like I'm going insane. I feel like I'm literally going crazy. It's so annoying that as soon as it doesn't matter, I just get it. I mean, can I not? It's so fucking annoying, man. I'm literally just getting it every time. Of course I just get it every time, man. Yeah, just effortless all of a sudden. Because why wouldn't it be? It's like I don't have my hitboxes on, how consistent I'm doing it. I feel like it's so unclear where the hitbox is. This shit is so dumb. What a terrible attack. Hold on, let me open up. Let me get a game pause thing. Okay. Oh, look at that. What a fucking weird thing. Okay, so there's a lot of things about this. One is the hitboxes for these splashes of purple here are slightly delayed in comparison to the beam and are also way thicker apart from at the seam, but I think they propagate outwards, so the seam is moving. Also, sometimes there are 3 of them. Okay, so you don't want to be, you want to dodge it on the beam, I think, but oh fuck, this is just an evil attack. This is just a fucked attack. They also appear right here. Yeah. Oh my god, that's just such trash. Oh, this attack is fucking awful. Holy fuck. Even the hitboxes are bad. Like there, for example, I didn't even time that badly. I just got fucked by something I kind of couldn't control. What do I do about that even? It seems like if you happen to get unlucky and you end up passing through the widest part of one of these circular hitboxes, you're just gonna get hit no matter what. I don't know if that's true, but that does appear to be the case. It's possible that you can pass through the widest part. It's just like really precise in terms of frames. I don't know if I concluded anything from this. I guess I just need to keep trying. All right, back to it. Fuck's sake. I can't believe I was having no problems with this last time. Oh. Got it. Okay. Well, I get to see some more attacks. Why did they make this arena so tiny? I mean, obviously it's not that small, but it's just, it seems unnecessary. It seems unnecessarily small for what it is. Like, it could be 3 times as big. And there's really no downside to that. Nice. Horrible RNG here. I'm actually doing kind of okay. Aww. God, she's making it as difficult as it can possibly be right up until the end. This is brutal. It's just the worst RNG ever. We haven't even done that much damage, and this fight has been going on for ages, and we have like 6 sets of fingers in. I can't even contest this properly. My god, this is frustrating. Like, I just can't do anything, man. There's always fingers there. She has done 3 lasers. No more, not more, bro. Fuck you. No, I jumped too early. Oh man, oh man, oh no. Oh, fucking hell. Oh my god, the actual gauntlet that I have to go through just to die like that. Oh, bro, I fucking dodged the shitty laser like 5 times, and she did like 1 good attack and summoned 6 million fingers. Fuck you, game. That's such ass. That's just such trash. That's just such trash. That is such garbage. I know people are going to be like, oh, skill issue on the laser, skill issue on the laser. And you're right. You're probably completely right. But that one, that is just garbage. I mean, not the way I died, but just the way the fucking fight extended for no reason. Oh, you're such a fucking bastard. Oh. Yay, phase 2, my favorite phase on my favorite boss, Metyr, Motor of Finger. Do I eventually get worn down by this to the point where I start doing the old strats where you run really far away? Maybe. Only time will tell. Oh, here comes some dog shit. Never mind. No, I was already annoyed like 30 minutes ago and we're still here. It's actually brutal. I've been doing this for more than 2 hours. Oh my god. I have no idea what happened there, but I'll take it. AI broke. god, the double AI break. It's insane. That's like actually an unbelievable thing to happen. Don't toss it away. The triple AI break. Wait, dead. Oh my god! Oh my god, it's over. Because the boss's AI just decided to break 3 times in a row. I, without a doubt, believe that this is the best game I've ever played. With that being said, this might be one of the worst things ever put in a game. And there are some stinkers out there. I've never felt so vindicated for not fighting Metyr in all of these videos. Let's go turn her fat head into a weapon. Give me that shit. Okay, I gotta take a break. I have to. Okay, it has been a little bit of time. It is the next day since I had my fucking humiliating performance against Metyr. And I went and tested some stuff afterwards because I was so pissed off at the way that worked out. And it turns out Raptor of the Mist is just objectively better than Vow of the Indomitable for dealing the laser to the degree where it's almost impossible to mess up. It is ridiculously lenient. You can be like a full second early and you can still iframe the entire thing effortlessly. So that was cool. Instead of using the thing that's like, seems like it's frame perfect sometimes, I could have basically had infinite margin for error and that would have been over a lot faster than it was. Anyway, there are still 2 more things we need to go collect in the DLC, one of which is Devonia's hammer. So let's go get that. Speaking of enemies that should be bosses, Devonia is totally an enemy that should be a boss. It's kind of unbelievable that she's not a boss, really. Oh, he's got gold eyes. Well, she's got gold eyes. It's actually very good. Extra runes. Big charge heavy. Still out of stam, unfortunately. Can get a jump attack in there, but I wasn't sure I had the spacing right. Nice, okay, probably dead off this. I lied, that wasn't nearly enough damage. Okay, here we go. Goodbye, Devonia. Final thing, Bloodfiend's arm. Which one of these guys drops it again? I think it's that one. I'm hoping the Golden Land can hit from over here too. It may not be able to. I think it has a shit ton of range though. Oh yeah, it totally can. Holy shit, dude. This Ash of Void's honestly perfect for this. There we go. It'd probably be better to just sneak in here rather than running at full speed. Whatever, we're fine. I'm alive. All right, that should finally be everything. We can go back to the base game. Holy shit, that was a long DLC. So I guess DTS. He is weak to strike damage and holy damage. What if we power stance Sunflower plus Devonia and did some jump attack stuff? I should grab the jump attack cloak as well. There's that. All right, here we go. DTS time. I maybe should have spent this 430k, but we'll be fine. Oh. Yes, I think we will. Although, I am out of stam. That was a little bit greedy for me. And also entirely unsafe. Yeah, just go for it. Oh. The stam was very close. Oh. Oh, Okay, a lot of things happened there at once. I staggered him, and then because this jump attack hits twice, I knocked him out of the stagger instantly. And then because I did another jump attack because I thought I staggered him, I jump attacked when it wasn't safe. But then it turns out it was safe because I ducked under his attack. Very interesting. Also, there is another colossal weapon. This thing kind of fucking sucks, unfortunately. It does have lightning damage, which is cool, but it has very low AR for a colossal, and it's stuck with endure. Like, it's a somber weapon that only has endure. But it does have one interesting quality, which is that it deals extra damage to dragon enemies. So I guess I will test it out. Before I do anything else, I need to make sure that I grab the Sanctified Whetblade and Duelist Great Axe, because both of those are going to be locked once I kill Maliketh. There's the Sanctified Whetblade. Come here, boy. Maybe I can give this guy the Flower Ash of War. It's going to get me one shot doing this probably, but... Wait, you can just do one tap of it? Oh, I forgot how fast that was. Oh, I was not in control of that situation at all. Huh, okay, well, I guess we can use the Asherbor a lot more then. It's still very slow, though. There's the Great Axe. What do I want to do for Goldfrey? You know something weird about colossal weapons? You can put lightning slash on them. Isn't that just, like, fucking nonsense? Isn't that just stupid? Anyway, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Lightning slash on the fucking Prelate Inferno Crozier. It should not be able to go on this weapon, but it can. Just as Miyazaki envisioned. Truly one of the great minds of our time. All right, here we go. Do you think they sat around and thought to themselves, why not? Why shouldn't we let them swing around the giant hammer like an inflatable pool toy? None of it's real anyway. Do 1 million damage. Thank you. And again. The same speed animation, of course, as a fucking lightning slash on a dagger. How did I get hit by that? It's so dumb. Oh. First Elden Lord my ass. Did you guys know that if you have the big red hammer, you can't fucking see anything because it's so big and in your face? God, this thing is huge. It would kind of have been nice if instead of holding it like this, we held it slightly differently so it didn't quite block the perfect center of the screen where the enemy is. I'm just saying. Hey, you know what would fit kind of well for fighting Morgott? If we got Giant Crusher, because he whips out his own piss Giant Crusher on some of his attacks. Also, he has insanely massive openings. He's definitely one of the bosses where we could get away with Giant Crusher, Charge R2. Do not blow me up. All right, let's go spend the 500k it's gonna cost to level this thing up. Hey, plus 12 Giant Crusher. Oh shit, I gotta get an Ash of War for this. You know what? If he's using the Piss Hammer, we'll use the Piss Hammer too. That seems like a pretty good idea. Let's also level some strength so we can actually wield it. There we go. Okay, let's go beat him up. All right, we're looking to land this. I mean, it's actually kind of quick, is the crazy thing about it. Like, it's surprisingly fast. I'm pretty sure we're gonna need the helicopter opening to get it off, though. Do you think I can get a tap off? The tap is, like, the same speed as the charge. I also just, like, ruined my opportunity to get a helicopter. Another time where you're swinging around the biggest weapon of all time, as if it's like a squeaky toy. Hey, look, there's his hammer. Haha. Fucking idiot, you missed. Ooh, wait, charge heavy. Oh, yeah. That's pretty good right there. That's a little bit of damage. I kind of want to do this again, though. Oh, fuck, man. So I didn't do this very well. That's okay, I wanted to try again anyway. This is on a Holy build, by the way. You got to keep in mind, he is 40% resistant to Holy, so we're dealing 40% less damage than we would be, which is fucked, because that was like, I don't know, a quarter of his health in a single attack. Jump. You love to see it. I feel like I can't risk getting a hit in there, because this thing is so goddamn slow. Ooh. Get a roast. Okay, he's so going into phase 2. I'm literally just gonna charge a heavy. Oh my god, it's disgusting. Oh man. No. That was barely safe, like literally pixels. And another swing. Oh my god. Oh, right in the tip of his tail. You love to see it. See, I can see why Morgott likes this weapon. It's pretty good, actually. He's got good taste. If only he wasn't using that shitty arcane weapon. Okay, what's the plan from here? I did have an idea for Fire Giant, and that was using Jiza Wheel one-handed charge heavies on a multi-hit build, which I do like the sound of, but that's going to take a reasonably large amount of setup, because we have to get the multi-hit tier, Millicent's Prosthesis, Winged Sword Insignia, Jiza Wheel itself. We got to level it up, and I think that's it. That does mean we also got to kill Niall first. And you know what? I do actually have kind of a good idea for Niall too. It might be a nice place for us to use Watchdog Staff, because Watchdog Staff has an Ash of War that summons these little magic projectiles, and I'm thinking maybe I can use that when Niall stalls to force him to do his good ranged attack. So let's go get that first. Where the fuck am I? Every time I see a crystal on the ground, I think I can touch it to get 3 glint blades over my head. Night Rain brain rotted all the way through. All right, let's find this fucking imp. That fucking imp that I hate. Pretty sure this is an illusion wall. This. Yep, there it is. And now to fucking escape the imps. Somebody saw Dark Souls 3 Thralls and was like, damn, what if we made it so we had like 5 million little locations all over the game that are just filled to the brim with these motherfuckers? And they were like, yeah, that's a good idea right there. Oh, if you listen to these videos and you just like cut the bits where I'm talking shit, it sounds like I absolutely despise this game. Hey, you know what they say? The people who like the things the most are the biggest critics or something like that. All right, let's go to Mountaintop. I'm here. Niall time. Now, is there any chance that when I visited that merchant earlier, I bought the Bewitching branches? Yes! Thank you, past me. I'm gonna do the skip here again. If you want to know how to do this skip, I made a little video about it, so you can go watch that. I'll link it in the description. Surely this still works. I just realized I don't use this haircut. I use a different one. Wait, no, that's not true. Anyway, Niall, you are my friend now. How are you not backstabbed? So here is where I want to just like spam 60 Ashes of War. Oh my god, that damage. Wait, that's actually insane. Why is it so high? I've not done anything special to justify that amount of damage. I guess it's just a lot of projectiles. It also comes out kind of fast. I can probably do like 2 of these while he's pissing about. Oh, please get it. I was out of stam. Holy shit, this is working out swimmingly. He's not really input reading into this attack very much though, which I kind of expected him to do. It's a little unfortunate, but I mean, aside from that, it kind of doesn't matter, I guess, with how much damage we're doing. I was gonna say, surely you stagger. Beautiful. Maybe this thing is kind of better than I thought it was. I was always planning on using it for NPCs because they don't input read these projectiles, but it does actually seem like it's decently good outside of that, because that is so quick to come out that like you really could slot that in a lot of openings where enemies just stall. Okay, anyway, onto Consecrated. We are here for the multi-hit tier. Literally every run I end up getting this thing. It's just so fucking overpowered. It's so strong. Makes the backbone of so many builds. For people who haven't been keeping up with Night Rain, by the way, with the DLC, they added a relic, which is like a permanent buff you can attach to your character for every single run that literally gives you the multi-hit tier permanently. Like the same amount of damage percent increase all the time. Why did they do that? I'm shrugging. You can't see me in real life, but I'm shrugging. I have no idea. There it is. Okay, what's next? Let's get the wheel. I suppose we do get to see how good of a solution Watchdog Staff is for NPCs here. Although, just to be safe, I'm gonna get a few more points of vigor. So this guy scares me. Some of you might remember the last time I fought this guy, it didn't go super well. He might have hit me with some of the most disgusting fighting game style mix-ups I've ever seen an NPC do. Oh yeah. See, this is what I was talking about. He just doesn't input read it. Also, he's running into a table. Some of the animatronics get a little quirky at night. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, no, this thing is just really, really good for NPCs. That's nice to know. Thank you very much, Giza Wheel. Let's level this up. +9 Giza Wheel. Beautiful. So if you're wondering what the fuck I was talking about when I said one-handed charge heavies, because that is pretty much straight nonsense on any other weapon in the game. This one, it's not though. Obviously, this weapon is known for its fucking spinning wheel thing. This actually sucks though. It's not good. It's bad. I tried it before. You can watch it in whatever video that was. I think it was like strength or something. The regular heavies, they're okay. As you can see, the wheel spins when you do it. Now peep the fucking one-handed charge heavy. Oh my god, you see all those hits, extra hits you're getting as the wheel spins when it's on the ground? This hits like a fucking million times. It's really, really good, and it doesn't suffer any of the downsides that the spinning wheel has, because the spinning wheel gets like reduced bleed buildup, and it doesn't build up multi-hit. It's kind of ass, actually. It's really unfortunate. So one-handed charge heavies are where it's at. You can make this thing very, very strong by building into them. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. Let's go get Millicent's prosthesis. All right, check out the magic trick. I'm going to make the Cleanbrought Knight disappear if I get an opening to do so. I forgot how to deal with it. Oh, this is poor from me. Here it comes. I missed some of it. Whatever. Goodbye. Imagine how good that would have been if I didn't fuck it up a little bit. Anyway, Winged Sword Insignia. All right, now for the long bit. We got to do like half of Millicent's quest so we can get Millicent's prosthesis. I keep having to do this and it's so annoying, but the builds that utilize it are just too tempting. I killed myself. Insane stake skip. Holy shit. Speedrunners take note. Sup? God, he's so old and he's a bug. Okay, there we go. It's time to stand in the soup. I missed. The very stationary target. Is he here yet? There he is. Okay, he's in the right spot. Now we wait. There he goes. Beautiful. Back to the old bug man. Thank you. Where did she put the needle if we're not allowed to look? Or does she just like think we might get grossed out by her nasty wound? To be fair, we probably would. It's pretty real gross under there. Real rotty. Would you rather be consumed by the rot or have to eat a nice sandwich that I prepared for you, but you don't have to eat it if you don't want to? And if you don't think you can, somebody else could eat it for you. I just let her say that voice line like 4 times in a row. Or whatever the opposite of locked in is. I'm locked out. I forgot my keys. We need to go get her new arm. Old wench. There we go. You ever think about how all these little things you do over and over again add up to huge portions of time? I was thinking about that a lot recently when I got the, like, a CS stats of the year thing, Counter-Strike, and it was like you spent an hour and a half flashed, like flashbanged, as in my entire screen was white, which sounds like torture to sit there and stare at a full white screen for an hour and a half. Take your new arm, please. Let's go fight Godskin Apostle. I swear to God, these catapults have like Dark Souls 2 AI where they lead their shots so they can hit you while you're running. Oh my God, as I was fucking saying, man. They are unbelievably accurate. It's fucked. Please leave me alone. Now, this could go very badly, but I think it'll be fine because we have so much health that we've just got a massive margin of error. Little tap heavy for you. Oh, that was a lot of damage, actually. Oh my God, there's a bleed. Oh, I'm bleeding it. Oh my God, it just missed. That's actually really fucking stupid. Holy shit. Did you see that? Wow. Interesting. I mean, not the healthiest boss in the world, so like you can't go that crazy for it, but it's still pretty impressive, no? All right, your time has come. The big wheel. Oh, yep. Beautiful. Millicent's prosthesis. I think that is everything we need. We can go fight fire giants. I really do have very high hopes for this. I think if we get the right attacks, it should be able to delete him. This is a good opener. Big damage. Okay, issue is sometimes that happens. I'm not really sure why. There we go, that's more like it. Kind of is blocking me with his hand. Oh. Holy shit, was that a bleed proc? Or was that just the damage? This is trash RNG now. This is so unfortunate. Oh my God, we're resetting this attempt. Oh, that's so annoying. Please be nice to me. Come on. Ooh, okay. Holy fuck. Actually, that's actually insane. That was actually insane. No, he moved out of the fucking way. Please just let me do the cool thing. Stop running. Okay, I can definitely get it here, though, when he slams his hand down. This better do 1 quintillion damage. And again. Oh, please hit the eye. Please. No, that's not real. No way. Oh, I gotta try it again. I think if I position differently, it hits the eye there. You see what I mean, though? The damage that this can ramp up to when you get all the multi-hit going, and it actually hits all of its attacks, is astronomical. It's just that getting it to actually do that is really fucking annoying, specifically on Fire Giant. I'm complaining, but obviously I chose the boss. Like, why is he rolling that far away uphill? Fuck you, dude. Huge stagger into biggest eye hit in existence. Incoming. Yep. Biggest eye hit. Nope, just the whiff of the century. Do I try it again? Oh my god, he doubled up. No, I couldn't get there in time. Oh my god, I cannot believe he doubled up. The damage was still insane, though. Oh, it's so disappointing that it didn't hit the eye, though. I'm complaining, but that was, like, wild damage on the hand. That hand damage was looking like foot damage, if you know what I mean. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, this thing is nasty. Like, really, the issues there were with Fire Giant, not the weapon. Anytime it actually got the chance to hit properly, it was melting. It's probably pretty good for Godskin Duo as well. If we really want to see what it can do, I mean, I hate to use it twice in a row, but it did feel like we didn't quite see its potential there. Just saying. We do have both Commander Standard and Howl already, so I think we can just go straight to fighting Godskin Duo. Before I buff up, though, I do think it might be worth just testing it without Howl and Standard, because what we saw on Fire Giant there, it honestly could just script them without any buffs, which would be kind of insane, really. Okay, we are here. Let's see what this thing can do. First, with no buffs, just Physic and Talisman. Wow, that was a good sleep pot. Okay, Physic. Let's see it. 1 billion damage. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is... I mean, that's gotta be scripting in one, right? Oh my god. That's unreal, dude. No buffs. This isn't even plus 10. This isn't plus 10. Let me get a fucking Somber Stone 10 and upgrade it, because at this point, we gotta see the absolute most it can do. It is really close to just straight up one-cycling them there, by the way. Okay. There's a Somber 10. Let's give this one additional level. Thank you. Okay, back we go. I can't imagine that made much of a difference in terms of DPS, but I guess we will see. Surely you're asleep. Yes, okay. All right, here we go. Attempt number 2. Oh. Damn, so stupid. Oh! Oh my god, I did it! One cycle! Physic only! Wow, that's crazy, man. That's just ridiculous. And you can get so much more damage out of this if you wanted to. Like, look at our stat spread here. We have 58 strength, but this thing has CC scaling. If you went on a pure quality build, you'd get way more AR. That's fucking wild. Dude, I don't know. This thing is really way stronger than I thought it was going to be. This honestly might be in competition for the strongest colossal weapon, and that's actually an insane thing to say, considering Bloodfiend's Arm is here, which is potentially the best weapon in the whole game. I don't know. That is just so good, though. It's like fucked up how good that is. I suppose it does have like some gameplay issues that we saw on Fire Giant, but still. Okay, as a point of comparison, let's try Bloodfiend's Arm on Maliketh. I'm sure everyone's already aware of how insanely busted this thing is, but considering what we just saw, I'm honestly like not even certain it's gonna do as well. I imagine overall this thing will be better though. Like there's a reason a lot of people think it's the best weapon in the whole game, and it's also the most expensive thing ever to upgrade. Jesus, just cost me like 150,000 and more. Is that 6k per upgrade? Okay, we have a maxed out Bloodfiend's Arm. One of the weirder things about Bloodfiend's Arm is that it's actually bugged so that when you put Faith Scaling Ashes of War on it, like this, your Faith stat will scale its physical damage as well as the Holy or Fire damage, which makes it even more broken than it already was. But since we're coming up against Maliketh, we kind of need to be on a Flame Art Infusion if we're going to do that, because he's so resistant to Holy. He's also like 90 Holy resist. So let me go get the Red Hot Wet Blade quickly. And I guess if we're going all out, I should probably get like RKR, right? Just to be, you know, make sure we see it at its best. There's the red hot wet blade. So now we can do flame art infusions like this. And then we need to go through Volcano Mana to get RKR, which I guess means we also need to kill Godskin Noble. Hopefully this goes fine. We are mid-rolling, which I kind of don't like to be on him, but I mean, we're going to be doing insane damage, so I think we'll be fine. Oh yeah. That's not even a charge heavy either. Bonk. Stagger? I missed. I'm breeding it. Yeah, thought so. No! Good roll. Ow. Stagger? God, this thing is stupid. I'm pretty sure he's resistant to fire as well. If you're ever wondering why this thing is dumb, you didn't use it when the DLC came out, it's really, really good because that charge heavy does 55 poise damage. 55! Because this slam down does 40, and then those blood splashes at the bottom do an additional 15. I think that's how it's split up. So yeah, basically staggers everything almost immediately. Most of the bosses in the game, especially the base game, have 80 poise, so it staggers most things in 2 hits. It's just really fucking good. But yeah, this thing is obviously stupidly broken. I still think Starfists are better than it marginally because they're so versatile, but I don't know, you can make an extremely strong argument for this being the best weapon in the game, full stop. And as much as that Jesus Will build was really, really good, this is probably better overall just because the charge heavy is so quick. Because it's like the same speed as the Great Club one while doing more damage, and you can swap the Ash of War on it, and it procs status effects instantly, and it deals 55 poise damage, and it has the highest AR of all time because it is bugged. I'm also grabbing that while we're here. This should be RKR. Thank you. I should probably get the fire damage tier as well. I'm pretty certain we're just going to one-shot this avatar. Here it is. Yep. Wow. Oh, that probably wasn't even close, too. We probably, like, triple overkilled. Damn. All right, Maliketh is not ready for this one, I don't think. We do have to do this bird skip, though. Bro is not going to be expecting the pocket nuke. Say goodbye, buddy. Yup. All right, I can do this, surely. Good roll angle. Beautiful. Okay, that was a bad jump, but we're fine. Last jump. And as always, fucked it. Fucked it so bad. Not even a hard part. The hardest part is the first bit, and yet I still always mess this bit up. There we go. How do we feel about a little warm-up and just killing this DTS on the way? I feel pretty good about it. Keep in mind, terrible damage type for DTS. Stagger? I guess that kind of is an annoying part about this weapon. The rare thing is that sometimes when you stagger on the first initial hit of the heavy attack, the follow-up blood splashes will take them out of the stagger if it's someone like DTS, which is sort of annoying. I mean, not really a big deal when you're given like fucking 1 trillion poise damage in exchange. Goodbye. I think we're looking pretty good for Maliketh. Phase 2 in a single hit, maybe? I don't think we're doing quite that much damage. But honestly, it's kind of hard to tell. My thing ran out. Oh my god, that is just absurd. No, I missed it. Wait. Oh, that's so weird. Oh! Okay, maybe it would have been phase 2 in a single hit. I guess we'll see here. Did the blood splashes miss there? That was an insane amount of damage, though, obviously. God, I dodged that whole thing so blind. I could not see what was happening. You are dead. Jesus. Oh, Matt, that's so crazy, actually. Yeah, maybe this is the best weapon in the game. I don't know. I mean, Starfists are really broken, though, and they're really good everywhere. You're definitely going to find the occasional boss where this is maybe a bit too slow, but it's very hard to deny that damage. That's just fucked. While we have this all ready, I'm going to quickly just one-shot Gideon, just get him out of the way, and then I'll figure out what I'm doing next. This is going to be the most guaranteed one-shot Gideon I have ever seen. Makes up for last time where I fucked the whole kill. Howlin', you're so done for. Will Knight's resolve. Oh, beautiful. Oh, he probably regrets it all now. One-shot builds are very overdone, but man, does it feel good to just put that guy in his fucking place. Just can't stand his dumb ass. All right, what do I want to do now? I guess we can go back to the DLC, and if we're doing that, it probably makes the most sense to fight Gaius first. Time to bring him back, my boy. Gaius is weak to Strike and Holy, so this is going to fucking mash him, I hope. +9. All right, here we go. This should be very good, although the one issue it might have is kind of struggling to get its charge heavy off, because Gaius does lack a lot of larger openings. Like, really, he only has a couple where you can safely do a charge heavy on a colossal weapon. But the damage is, yeah, the damage is going to be so good regardless that it kind of won't matter. And I guess one of the other things that's so nice about these weapons is that they do so much poise damage on their regular attacks that you end up getting a ton of staggers anyway. Oh my god, he's so staggered when he comes back down. Never mind, I literally lied. Staggered now. What? What? How did he not stagger? I'm so confused. Maybe now? Okay. Very confused. This is the one opening he has where you can comfortably get a charge heavy off. Goodbye. God damn. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good weapon right there. Just a little bit okay. I still haven't used the Ash of War once. I gotta use it on something. It's one of the unfortunate things about the Sunflower is every fight is just over too quickly. Okay, who is next? We're doing all this stuff with holy damage. It would probably make the most sense to head down to Putrescent now. And obviously, Putrescent is very, very weak to holy damage and also weak to strike, which most of our holy damage weapons are. So he's gonna die staggeringly fast. Maybe that's where I should use the Ash of War on this thing, actually. That would be kind of good. I guess I should also see what the Sacred Infusion damage on Bloodfiend's Arm is on this, which will be equally insane. This run is, like, unfair against Putrescent. We have way too many things that are gonna insta-kill him. It's actually a really sick weapon class. They got a lot of variety in here, because somehow I've managed to do this whole thing, and I haven't used the basic Colossal Weapon Charge Heavy the entire time. At least I don't think I have. Holy fuck, this run has been going for 7 hours. It's kind of a shame, though. It's one of these weapon classes where there's so many different ones and there's so many good ones that I never feel like I get enough time with any of them. Like that fucking Jesus Wheel build. That was so crazy and I feel like I barely scratched the surface on it. They should turn one of these guys into a weapon. I'm kind of surprised how well my muscle memory on every boss has maintained recently, because I haven't done proper practice on quite a lot of these bosses for a while, and I'm still quite consistent at all of them. Like, there's definitely some rough spots here and there, but for the most part, I've been able to consistently dodge everything. You know, sometimes I'll have a moment in a video where I'm like, fuck, that's me messing up because I'm out of practice. So I'll take time to go practice it, but then generally what happens is I'll load it up and I'll start practicing, and I just won't make any mistakes, and I'll be like, oh, right, I guess I was just kind of distracted by talking or something, or I was doing something weird. Maybe I'm in peak form. Maybe I got it all together. All right, we are here. Time to give very big bonk to the Putrescent Knight. First thing I shall test, Sunflower Ash of War. This couldn't be a better suited boss for this weapon. Okay. I should be dead here. I don't deserve to live. So messy. I'm just gonna continue for the sake of testing. Remember that thing I said a second ago, how I was in peak form? Maybe I was wrong. Big flower? Did we actually hit it properly there? I'm doing it again. And again. Oh, he's going to phase 2. Okay, that damage is crazy though. It's really, really high. I shall attempt it one more time. It would be kind of disappointing if a charge heavy does more damage, but it probably will. Please pause. Thank you. Let's see a charge heavy. Oh yeah, that is way more damage. Oh my god, that is more damage. That is more damage by a lot. That's crazy. Sunflower good. I might have mentioned that before, I'm not sure. And that's not even with correct talisman. Hold on, let me put this on. Let me just hit one charge heavy. All right, biggest charge heavy of all time incoming. Oh. And again. Damn. He's gonna stagger here too. Yep. Yeah. I can't. Yeah. Using boss weakness against boss? What? It's good. No way. Who could have predicted this? Anyway, moving on. Let's do Bloodfiend's Arm. If you remember, a very long time ago in the Arcane run, I believe, I brought an Occult Infusion Bloodfiend's Arm to this fight and did like 2/3 of Putrescent Knight's health in a single attack. And obviously, that's missing his main weakness. So I'm kind of thinking that a Sacred Infusion Bloodfiend's Arm, which by the way is bugged to give you physical damage scaling from your faith stat, is probably gonna like insta-kill him. No? I guess to be fair, on the Occult Infusion one, we had Shriek. Big bonk. Ooh. Oh my god. Yep. The 2-hit stagger. It's so broken. Honestly, though, I think the Arcane one might have been better. That's the crazy thing about that build. Because it had Shriek, though. The Ash of War that gives you damage based on how much health you have left. Similar to how Red Feather Branch Sword works, or Red Tearstone Ring. And that's just so much damage that it kind of beats out everything, almost. Anyway, there goes Putrescent. Who's next? I actually had kind of a weird idea for Dancing Lion. I want to see what the big bubble blower can do. We are going to have to go get it, though. It means we need to go to the Halig tree. Big tree, big tree. Big tree. There is a big horn blower over there. Let me go kill him. Here it comes. Oh, wow, you are tanky. Oh my god, you're tanky. That's incredible that it can tank 2 charge heavies from the Bloodfiend's Arm. Bubble. Very nice. I think I also want to power stance this with the Anvil Hammer, because I am curious to see what the damage looks like on Anvil Hammer Ash of War. Okay, both of those are leveled. This is my goofy build. How do I fit my talisman into this like that? This is such a scuffed setup. Let's go fight Dancing Lion, I guess. The reason I wanted to use this, by the way, is because of the big bubble. That is really loud as well. Oh man, that is super fucking loud. And my volume is not high. Am I fat right now? Oh my god, I'm fat. For the first time in this whole playthrough. I'm kind of shocked that it took this long. 7.5 hours almost? Incredible. These guys are a fucking menace in Night Rain, by the way. Specifically the ones with the twin swords. They are so annoying. I tried learning the moveset and I could not do it. What if I just blew a big bubble at her right now? Maybe even 2. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Goodbye. Damn. Hey, this thing's pretty good, actually. I did not think the bubble was gonna hit that hard. Maybe this will go crazy. All right, let's see it. Basically, what I'm trying to do here is when Dancing Lion does its phase transition and goes in the air, I want to blow a bubble at it, and then the rest of the time, I can use the Ash of War on Anvil Hammer or jump attacks. Like that. That was so difficult to fight against because I was up against the wall. That's pretty good damage. Okay, this is where we can see Anvil Hammer. Damn. Yeah, that's very good damage. And now we see Bubble. Oh, okay, that was greedy of me. And we can see another Anvil Hammer here. I missed, like... Oh, does it really take that long? There were so many things going on there. First of all, I'm going to complain again about the fact that this Colossal Weapon blocks like 60% of my entire fucking screen. It's super, super annoying. Thank you, Miyazaki. Second of all, why was I in end lag for so long there? What's that about? Maybe I can get the Ash of War off here. I am tucked right in the fucking corner. Oh, that was barely safe. It did a lot of damage, though. The head shake. I missed with weapons this big. Nice. Oh, bubble. No, please let me roll. Okay, we're fine. Oh, everything is so, like, the timings are so tight on literally everything. I almost positioned really badly there. Good, stand at it. Oh! Oh! Bro, I'm just barely dodging everything. This is fucked. Bubble. Oh. Oh. I thought I was so fucked there, but then I perfectly dodged it. How have I not been hit yet? This is where I get hit on the dumbest thing. What is he doing? I was right next to you. You do not need to do that attack. I need to drink. Bubble? He might die. Please die from the bubble. Oh! Feels so good. It's insane how tight the timings were on literally everything on that fight. Like, we could just barely get the Ash of War off and just barely get the bubble out and then dodge out of the way. Perfectly theory crafted, just as I predicted. What next? We still have Messmer. Why don't we do him now? I have a couple of things I want to test on Messmer, I think. One of them is Giant Crusher RKR, because that might be the highest damage we will see in a single hit, at least. And the other one is the full Sunflower Ash of War, because he should have a large enough opening for me to actually get off the entire thing. And just because it's basically the only place I'm going to be able to do it, I'll also do at least one Devonia's Hammer full Ash of War, so you can get it off on Messmer. The timing is pretty tight, but it's possible. I need to make sure I talk to Hornsent first, because by doing a little bit of his quest, I can get him to invade me outside Romina, and then that'll remove him from the Leda fight, which will make it considerably easier, although it'll still be very, very hard. Thank you, Hornsent. All right, Messmer, let's go. Just to get it out of the way, let's start with the Devonia's Hammer. If he actually gives me the move. Beautiful. Second attack. Oh my god. See, the crazy thing about that is that's not even that much damage. It's also, like, so close to not being safe that if he does the jump away like he did just there, it doesn't even properly hit him. I forget whether you can get the tap Ash of War off. Ooh. I guess you can. I'm just gonna see if I can get away with it here. I definitely can't. I mean, it did a lot of damage, but I got hit. Anyway, that's what that looks like. It's really underwhelming. It takes a million years and it doesn't even do that much damage. It looks cool though. And the weapon is not bad. It's just that the Ash of War is bad. Time to use another Ash of War that's potentially bad. Let's see the Sunflower. We should be able to get off the entire thing here. So I'm hoping it actually does some pretty decent damage. Obviously the Sunflower is really good outside of that though, so it kind of doesn't matter, but it'd be nice to know that the Ash of War is good too. Especially since it looks super cool. Oh my god, he's being so nice to me today. That's interesting. Why is it that the first hit is the one that does a lot of damage and the remaining hits are fucking trash? That's so weird. Anyway. Oh, that's interesting to find out. But yeah, basically concluded what we already knew. Do the charge attacks on this weapon. Don't do the Ash of War. Time for the main event, I think. I'm hoping this is pretty much the most damage we can muster in a single hit here. It should be a hell of a lot. It really should be. That is crazy. I guess that explains what... Oh, here we go. No way I missed. Fuck, dude. Oh, no. How do you miss on that? That does show what I was talking about earlier, though. Because, like, you might have been looking at that Devonia's damage and been like, what is he saying? This is low? That's like 4,000 damage in a single hit. But that was a fucking RKR R1. Maybe we can do it here. Ooh. That wasn't as much as I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe RKR ran out. Oh my god, please be nice to me. When I'm at the Blade concert. Am I right? Fellow white boys? Here we go. Oh, there we go. Holy shit. Yep, big number. Oh. Gah. This is going to be even bigger. Double hit. Oh! It's never been seen before! Messmer's head crushed with a giant mallet, flattened like a pancake. I actually kind of like this thing a lot, I'm not gonna lie. I was under the impression for a long time that it was in the same boat as Prelate Hammer, where it had a charge heavy that wasn't usable, but this thing is totally usable. Like, it's a little slower, but it's not that much slower, and it just ends up being an alternate weapon with a really sick animation. I should use it more. We could use it for Romina. Why not, right? And we could even go Flame Art on it to give it some fire damage. Shackle. All right, Romina. I'm hoping that well, actually, there's one thing I'm kind of concerned about, and that's when she does this attack, can I actually get this off safely? Okay, yes, I can. That was a lot of damage, especially for no RKR. Oh my god. Oh, that's insane. Okay, hold on. What the fuck? That was no Royal Knight's Resolve. Put her into phase 2 in what, 3 hits? That's fucked. It probably would have been 2 hits even. I mean, it's very big. It should do a lot of damage, but like, as I was saying, I mean, the charge heavy is pretty usable. This is gonna do a shit ton as well. It's actually disgusting. Okay, I wanted to see if I could get a charge heavy off here too. Yeah, I can. Oh my god, it's so good. Oh! You know, if I was the greediest man alive, I would do a RKR charge heavy hit too. I don't think we need to. Oh my god, that was on a fucking, like, rolling attack. Really? An immediate phase transition attack again. Why is she being weird? I'm just gonna do one of these. Oh, my RKR ran out. Okay. I want to hit an RKR full charge heavy, though. Maybe I'm going to do a tap here? Oh my god, man. That's just so insane. It's like the biggest number we've seen on Romina, and this isn't even like a... This is kind of a nonsense build that I just thought sounded fun. I still want to see what the damage number is on a full charge heavy, though. I don't know if I'm going to get to. I'm just going to keep re-upping RKR. Okay, here we go. Surely I can get it off here. Ooh, 8.7k. Holy shit. That is pretty fucking good. This might actually be a very, very strong weapon. Just straight up. No Lion's Claw required. All right, let's see this tree jump. Last time, I'm pretty sure I did it first try. I have a feeling that's probably not going to happen again. Got that. Get on this branch. That's... Oof, I haven't failed there in a long time. Oh. Oh, dude. 3 attempts is not bad at all. All right, Leda. There he goes. All right, now it's just you. I'm not a fan of fucking Leda. I don't want to deal with you. I want to wait for Natan. Yes, okay. He takes aggro. I stand behind her. Why is she doing that? I don't want to be too greedy because she's so capable of just like whipping around. Like that. Goodbye. God, that fight is fucking stressful. It just could go so wrong at any moment because Leda's so fucking quick and she does a million damage. She's terrifying, dude. It's like being in a little box with a snake or something. I think I know what I want to do for Radahn. This is probably the last chance I'm gonna get to use it. And it is gonna be pretty good here too, because Radahn is weak to Holy in phase 1. All right, here we go, straight into it. This phase 1 damage better be immense. Come here. Here we go. Ooh, oh my god. I mean, it should be good, obviously, right? He's very weak to Holy in phase 1, and that is a massive hit. Also, we're on a pretty optimal build at this point. But damn, it's still super impressive. Obviously, it won't be quite so good in phase 2, though. Oh. Probably get some pretty quick staggers, too, as well. I am out of stamina. That was incredibly close stamina-wise. Jesus Christ, we're in phase 2 already. That's insane. Big charge heavy. Damn. Okay, you know what? That's still really good damage as well. 3k on a charge heavy. I also just realized this is phase 2 PCR. I kind of do need to, like, lock in a little bit. That was also a kind of rare one. Him just kind of waddling up like that. I feel like he doesn't do that very often. Big charge heavy. I need to be very careful about my stamina consumption here. It's so easy to stam out on Radahn. I'm not gonna lie. It used to be that every single run I'd go get two-headed green turtle. Stagger? No. Again. Bro, we've been fighting him for like 10 seconds. I mean, granted he's almost dead, but still. Staggers don't exist, apparently. I'm very close to the front of the arena. I'm just gonna run away on this. Okay, that was probably a good choice. Obviously, I've been doing the close range dodge, but sometimes I don't judge when I'm too close to the front of the arena, and he comes from the opposite side, and that fucks me. That was good. I swear to God, if he bullshits me with something insane in these last, like, 3 hits, I'm gonna scream. You are literally dead. You are literally dead. Oh! Fuck yeah, dude. Making the sunflower look fucking immaculate. How many times have I rocked up to PCR and put on the worst showing of my career? Not this time, though. Okay, anyway. Who have we got left? Bayle, Rellana, Midra. I think that's it. I know what I want to use for Bayle. I think I want a Power Stance, Falling Star Beastjaw, and the Dragon Greatclaw. This Falling Star Beastjaw should be pretty good at anti-stalling him, and also it does pierce damage, and the Dragon Greatclaw does increased damage to dragon enemies. We do have to go get the Falling Star Beastjaw, though, from the big Falling Star Beast on Mount Gelmir. Bloodfiend's arm should just, like, completely shred the Falling Star Beast. I think they're weak to strike, aren't they? I might be remembering that wrong. Oh, yeah. Oh, what is that follow-up? I do kind of know how to fight these guys because of Night Rain. Okay, we're fine. It was a good roll from me. Re-up the Sacred Blade. I fucking hate that attack. Good thing I managed to dodge it somehow. I also am not a fan of that one. He's not doing any of the good attacks. He's only doing the shitty ones. We also haven't had a single stagger with fucking Bloodfiend's arm, which is almost impossible. There we go. Fortunately, we're insanely overleveled. Give me that shit. Thank you. Oh shit, I don't have the stats for this. What do I need? 20 int? How much does a level cost right now? 100,000, huh? That's not happening. I guess we'll have to use the physic. Okay, that's everything. We can run to Bayle. This setup is honestly kind of scuffed. I'm having to run the fucking Winged Crystal tier so we can light roll and the int tier so we can actually wield our weapon. Hopefully it goes fine. I mean, we should be doing a lot of damage, right? In theory. Falling Star Beastjaw is doing pierce damage, which Bayle is weak to. And the Dragon Greatclaw gets like a 35% boost against dragons, which, you know, I'm pretty sure it's like the lowest AR colossal weapon. So, I mean, boosting a low number is not as good, but 35% is enormous, right? So surely, as a whole, it does a lot. Just doing the same attack twice in a row, that's interesting. Maybe we... Actually, what? Did that? Okay, no, it didn't go far enough. I was gonna say, I thought it missed. I was like, how? Also, jump attacks are pretty good against Bayle. Just because you get a lot of opportunities to do them. Like on this, for example. Stagger, maybe? Yeah, I was gonna say. I can't really hit him more times, though. The stamina problems are very real here. What if I just greeted? Oh. Oh my god, that was close. That was so fucking close. I'm really close to the wall. Okay, we're fine. It's all playing out very strangely. I'm not gonna lie. This is where I feel like it's gonna struggle a bit. When he does all these little attacks. Okay, this is good though. Also, my sound is way too high. Because it's kind of difficult to... Oh shit. I gotta focus. Difficult to hear myself talk. Okay, that was such a whiff. It's difficult to hear myself talk because Bayle is so goddamn loud right now. Which is not what you want to see. Also, I can't go this whole fight without doing a single Ash of War that actually hits, right? Like here, maybe? Please hit. Thank you. It actually did good damage. I wonder what damage type it does, because it's got to be physical. Oh! Oh, you are the most dead guy. Okay, yeah, that was, like, super fucking good. And I do think the Ash of War was useful, even though we only used it, like, once. If the fight had gone on for longer, then the Ash of War would have been really useful. Okay, goodbye, Bayle. Who's left? Rellana? Midra. I have another idea for Rellana, which I think might be quite good. I want to go with double Bragott's Roar and just get, like, a ton of stamina recovery so we can spam jump attacks. Because she's got a lot of jump attack openings, but I guarantee you we won't have enough stamina to actually take advantage of, like, 90% of them. But maybe if we stack 2 Bragott's Roars, which both increase stamina recovery by quite a lot, and then maybe like a stamina physic tier or something, we can get away with it. I'm hoping, at least. Okay, I need to dupe Bragott's Roar quickly. Give me these. Okay, let's dupe this, and then put it on this, and on this. Okay, these give me plus 10 stamina recovery per second each, and they do stack. And then obviously I'm gonna put the physic tier on as well. Huge stamina recovery incoming. If we run out of stamina here, that would be kind of unbelievable, actually. I really hope we don't. But I suppose we could always get more if I start running out. So we could get two-headed... Okay, I instantly got hit. We could get two-headed green turtle, is what I was going to say. Before I made that embarrassing mistake. Look how fast that comes back. Oh my god. I rolled so early. Okay, we're not running out of stamina, though. And the damage is crazy. Holy shit. Okay, we gotta try again, because I immediately got hit, like, 3 times. Also, Bragott's Roar does give us other buffs, too. It gives us damage negation and damage. It's, like, a pretty significant amount, actually. Right, let's go again. Roar. Roar. Okay, and now I just need to not immediately get hit. Beautiful. Huge hit. Ooh. Okay. See, now, out of spite, she's not going to do any of the good openings. Just to mess up my cool kill. Just kidding, she's going to do all of them. It's not even close to giving us enough openings so that we can choose to run out of stamina. You're not going phase transition off that? Oh. Whatever, fuck you. No, die. So greedy, dude. Oh, I just kept going because I assumed she was definitely gonna phase transition. That might be the sloppiest kill that's ever gonna go in a video. I don't care though. That felt good as fuck. How many jump heavies was that in a row without having to wait for stamina? It was like 6 or something. That is pretty wild. Okay, very quick Rellana. Last one, Midra. What do I want to use for him even? Oh, you know what we haven't touched this entire time? The fucking finger. The gazing finger. We've literally not touched it. I should use it for Midra. I went through so much pain to get this fucking thing, and I haven't used it. That's actually crazy. I should have used it immediately. Yeah, we'll use it for Midra for sure. There. +8. Let's go to Midra. I feel like I've never seen it like this. There's kind of a lot of weird weathers in this game that you don't see, or weird times of day. I feel like I've never seen this one. And I remember some other video, I got a really crazy fog that blocked like all visibility. And that was the only time I've ever seen that. And I don't think I've seen it since. Super weird. All right, Jory. I can't believe they put this fucking guy in Night Rain, by the way. Of all the bosses to bring over, at least we should be doing 1 trillion damage. Oh yeah. Goodbye? No. There we go. Beautiful. Oh wow, look, Torrent. Thank God we have a horse to traverse this massive woods. What would we do without him? What have I done over the past, like, fucking week to talk about here? I don't even know. Christmas happened. I'm recording this on Boxing Day. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm sorry that I couldn't get this out in time for Christmas. Just imagine that it's still Christmas right now. Wouldn't it have been so nice if you could have fallen asleep on Christmas Day to this video? My bad. Aside from that, I saw the FNAF film, the second one, like a couple weeks ago. I thought it was fine. It does its job, you know what I mean, right? It is what it's supposed to be, and it does a good job of being that, which is like goofy and kind of funny. Of course, though, because I suck with everything even vaguely horror related, I was scared shitless at several moments in the film. Yes, of Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm just so bad with horror stuff. It's fucking terrible. Aside from that, I've been playing some Night Rain. I don't know if anyone's heard of that game, niche indie game, Night Rain. I've been really liking the DLC. They got Undertaker in that DLC. I fucking love Undertaker. And I've been playing with Max, with Doink. Some of you might know. He makes Night Rain videos. They're really fucking good. If you like Night Rain, you should go watch him. And it's nice playing with somebody who's like very, very good at the game. I mean, admittedly, we are just crushing every piece of content. Actually, that's not entirely true. So like that first time we played the DLC, we did kind of get destroyed for a little bit. But yeah, the game does become very easy, but it is also really fun because you can like, you know, lean back a little bit and rely solely on your teammate, knowing that they're not going to fuck up, which is great. Not that my friends suck or anything, but like, you know, it's a little different to somebody who's like doing it all the time. Okay, we're here. Let's do this. I honestly have no idea how this thing is going to do. I don't really remember using it ever. Must have used it at least once, but maybe only to test it. I know that it's probably more of a Ash of War focus because it has this really weird charge heavy where it like raises it overhead and it's kind of slow. So I'm probably just going to spam Ash of War and hopefully that works. I also know that you can charge the Ash of War, but we probably won't be able to get off full charge ones very often, if at all. I also don't know how much poise damage it does. That's the other thing. I imagine it's got to be a lot, right? I mean, it's a fucking colossal weapon. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate, though. Hey, I might be able to do a full charge one, though. The thing that was kind of unfortunate is that, because the Ash of War hits twice, it knocked Midra out of the stun. Just kind of a shame. Can I get a tap in here, maybe? Yes. Okay, free stagger. I kind of don't like being up in the corner here. I don't know if it's really going to matter. I'm trying to think of why it would. Probably doesn't. Get one in here for sure. I mean, that's not bad damage. You gotta remember Midra is like insanely tanky, but still. I mean, it's a pretty long animation for what it is. Like, we need an opening that can fit a charge heavy to actually get it off. Okay, he is almost dead though, to be fair. Like, this is obviously good. Do it here. It is kind of quick as well. I don't know, I sort of like it, but... Jump attack? You are like one hit away from death. Oh, beautiful. I'm honestly not sure what to make of that. It seemed like it was pretty good. Like, Midra is extremely tanky, right? And it did get like 3 staggers, but he has 80 poise. I don't know. I feel like the jury's still out on that one. That is all of the DLC. All of it. Even Metyr. I'm not doing her again for a while, I think. Normally, this is where I say you should go watch the big video of me dissecting the whole of the DLC to find out why I don't like Metyr, but you already know that, so I'm just telling you to go watch it. Anyway, Loretta, maybe? Actually, you know what? It might make sense for me me to kill Godfrey first, and then we can use his weapon on Loretta. Because otherwise, we won't really have many, if any, opportunities to use it. What we could do is kill Godfrey with the finger, and then we get more chance to see the finger, and then we can kill Loretta with Godfrey axe. That sounds like a good plan. Let's do that. All right, let's go fight Godfrey. I don't think we're gonna have too many opportunities to get off the Ash of War on Hoarah Loux, though. Definitely it'll be decent on Godfrey, though. Surely I can do this strafe. Oh, I actually can. Is that safe? No. You know what? Let's just reset. We go again. Big charge heavy. Okay, you know what? The thing is about that charge heavy is it's got a very long wind up, but it seems like the end lag on the animation is really short. Also, yes, we can get the Ash of War off that. It is a real shame for this boss that we can't get the jump attacks on his stomps. That does make it, like, way, way worse than most of the other weapon classes in the game. I mean, it's still doing fucking insane there. Oh my god. Why did it do 4.7k on that riposte? Big charge heavy. Oh. That shit was fucking meat. Oh my god, man. Bro, some of these hits are just enormous for no reason whatsoever. Can I get this off? No way, that's safe. Yep, that is not safe. I cannot believe I missed that. What a fucker. Ooh. Okay, goodbye. Yeah, we kind of did mash him in the end. Jesus, this thing hits hard. It's slow. It's definitely slow, but it hits so fucking hard when it does hit. All right, let's go transpose his weapon. Give me that. You know what? Let's also buy the fit. We can be him, I guess. Okay, let's go fight Loretta. All right, here we go. You think I can get away with using the massive roar that gives you a really slow charge heavy? I'm gonna try it, even though I almost certainly won't be able to. Like, maybe we can tank enough damage from Loretta that we can get away with it. 'Cause this is just... Oh. Okay, it actually doesn't even hit that hard. I'm not sure why you'd want to use this. I'm gonna get rid of it. That's the case with a lot of the roars. It's like, why would you really ever want to use it? Because even if you could tank enough damage to get away with using it, it doesn't do considerably more than the regular, like, charge heavy you have. So it's just worse. In fact, in this case, I think it just does less. Ugh, she is really fucking stalling as well. This is not cool. That was... I'm not gonna lie, that was just luck. I want to say that maybe I'm the greatest to ever do it, and actually that was intentional, but no. How are you not phase transitioning, by the way? Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah, like that. Damage. Holy fuck. Do not kick backwards. Okay. God, she's just stalling like crazy. It's unreal. Oh, and just live on 1 HP. At least we get the finisher with the charge heavy. Or even the stomp. Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you, Godfrey Axe. All right, Malenia time. I want to see if I can do the stupid thing that I did at one point. I seem to remember that Jiza Wheel Ash of War didn't really work, but it did kind of work, and it just ended up being really dumb. And I want to see whether I can recreate that, even just a little bit. If not, I have plenty of other stupid fucking things to show. But let's see if this works first. So the thing is about this weapon on Malenia is that the Ash of War kind of stun locks her, but then it doesn't. And unfortunately, it is not safe to use because she can foul out of it. But it's so cool for like the second that it works, and then this happens and you just, oh. Wow. Was I wrong? Oh my god, surely that's not consistently something I can recreate. Maybe I was wrong all this time. Oh. Okay, what happened there? That was so weird, though. I tested this weapon for a long time back when I was doing Malenia no-hits with every weapon in the game. And I remember it not working out properly because at some point she cancels out of the Jesus Will Ash of War. I mean, it's possible I was wrong. I think it's unlikely. It's probably one of those situations where I got lucky once and it's like not consistent. But there's also like way more... Oh my god, it's so cool when you get her stuck in it, though. It's just such a shame that you can't do it consistently. Because there's some weirdness about getting her stuck in it too, where sometimes she'll just get stun locked for like fucking ages, and sometimes she gets out of it really fast. And a lot of it's to do with like what distance you're standing at. But yeah, it is really good when you can get her stuck in it. Obviously, it's just a shit ton of damage. It's probably better as just a one-handed charge-heavy machine, though. Okay, let's see if I can do it here. Ah, see, she got out of it so fast. You also totally can't do it in phase 2. Because she can hyper armor way more stuff. Let me try a one-handed charge-heavy. God damn, hold on. Let's try that in phase 2. I don't think I ever tested one-handed charge-heavies. Big damage? Holy fuck. That wasn't even a bleed. That's just the damage this thing does. Okay, here. God, that is slow. What? Did you see her health bar there? I gotta quit out. Okay, yeah, that's really good. That is really good. Okay, anyway, we get the point. We get the point. Jesus Wheel, good. Okay, now I want to show the really, really stupid thing. It's Lightning Slash on Bloodfiend's arm. It shouldn't be allowed. You shouldn't be able to put Lightning Slash on a weapon this big, but you can. And the consequences are fucking enormous. So we can do stuff like this. Like... oh my god. That's just evil. And then immediately into this, just like 55 poise damage. It's so dumb. Like being able to punish these tiny openings like that with a massive weapon. And it deals that much damage. It does a lot of poise damage. And then on the big openings, you could do this. And then she's staggered again. And now she's dead. She's dead. Malenia found dead in the Howling Tree. She's got to be quaking in that fucking flower right there. She's like, oh my god, do not put me back in the fight. This is fucked up what they're doing to me. Radahn was nothing in comparison. Look at these hits, dude. And this is on fucking holy damage build. Imagine if this was lightning. It's so stupid that you can put Lightning Slash on this. It really is. All right, I think final boss. Normally, I want to use the strongest things we have in a run. So I think it would be pretty fitting to kind of use a similar thing to what we just did. Maybe Bloodfiend's Arm in phase 1 against Radahn with a fire infusion. And then Jesus Wheel in phase 2. All right, this is what we're doing. I think we'll open it up with a casual RKR fully charged heavy. Oh, we're gonna script him. Oh, we're gonna script him. Oh my god. He's the most scripted man. Oh, he's actually dead. He's actually just dead. Wow, okay, I need to swap to this. I need to swap this talisman. All right, onto Elden Beast, I guess. Holy fuck. That is just crazy. This better hold up as well. Oh my god. Dude, that is nuts. If it did slightly more poise damage, what is he doing as well? Why are you doing this attack? Shouldn't you be... There we go. Bro, this is just physic, man. I've had kills like this that look worse than this, with like a full buff sequence beforehand. Oh. Maybe I can... How are you not staggered? Die! How are you alive? Okay, we're actually fine. We're actually completely fine. Thank God for Torrent. Bro, he is on 0 health. This is actually fucked up. This is not cool at all. I can't even see the red of his health bar. You must die. Oh. The average strength of these weapons is incredibly high. It might be the strongest we've used so far. Definitely in terms of peak. I mean, we've got Bloodfiend's Arm in here. I think that's like far and away. Although this thing really stole the show. Like, Jesus Wheel is insanely good. I did not realize it was nearly as good as it actually is. That was a fun one, man. That was a fun one. I mean, I kind of knew it was gonna be. I maybe manipulated things a little bit so that I could do it and use some of my favorite weapons in the game. But man, they just fucking deliver every single time. What a sick weapon class. And a lot of variety in here too. Like, a lot of these feel very, very different from one another. Okay, thank you for watching. If you made it this far in the video, remember to press all the buttons down below. Look at the lovely members on screen. Aren't they so great? There should be a poll up for the next weapon class. I kind of want to do some more bosses stuff soon. That might be next. So I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.